Hello everybody again. My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business in Mansfield called The Flower Patch. I've just had to pre-record this because tomorrow, which is Saturday, which I've put the Saturday date on, I've got study day with my choir, which will be from 10 o'clock in the morning to I think 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, where occasionally we do have every now and again a study day where we try to get through as much as possible. So I'm pre-recording this just, because I know I won't be here on Saturday. So what I've decided to do is just another little pot, one of many of these that I've got. I've stuck the Oasis in the bottom with glue. And I've just put over some green aspidistra leaf ribbon and gone down the side as well, just so I could cover the top area. I haven't gone down this side because I couldn't get the ribbon in and I forgot to do it before I placed the Oasis in. Silly me. So I've had to do it this way. But we're going to try our best. I've only got a few things out. I may pop back again to my buckets and grab a few other bits of green foliage. But what I'm deciding to do is we're going to use gold and white today. So I've decided to get out, I've got 3 of my palms in gold. Perhaps I might just use 1. I'm not sure because I haven't thought of a design. I'm going by ear. So I'm just going to use, hopefully, my knowledge and my, experience, and then, make something up for you. It should look all right. It's all right. I've got my cat next to me and I'm just trying to keep an eye on him. But I've also got this fern, what I say looks a bit like a quill. So I've got that. I've got some white, I've cut this off before I started, a few bits of this white willow as well. I've also got 1 bunch of this gold fern, what I got out of my Christmas box. Got something on it. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's moving. Oh gosh. Oh, what is that? Oh my good gracious me. But anyway, I've got out this as well, which is a bit of a Christmassy look, I think. But I thought, I may use the odd one of those. I've also got out my gold little balls on just 1 stem. I may cut these off and just place them in, or put a couple together and place those in as well. I've also got some red roses. Here comes my cat. Don't lie on there. No. Oh gosh, here we go, guys. I've also got my gold roses that I want to incorporate into it. And along with the gold, I don't know where they all are, but I've got some white roses as well. I've also got this gold fern that I got from Tesco's supermarket, where for 1 stem, £3, and you get 9 big leaves on them, which is a bargain. And I've also got some white wild poppies that I thought I also may incorporate. I've got some bits of not ruscus, there we go, wheat ruscus, ficus in green and white also. Now, I've got this that I used, that I fell out on one of my videos, and I said I wasn't sure what it was. It looked a bit like philodendron leaves to me. So I'm going to try and use some of those in it as well. So there's my other rose. So that's what I've got so far. So, do I start with the big white one instead? Yeah, let's give it a go. Again, like I said, I've not planned this. So I'm going by ear, and hopefully, let me put that there because I don't trust the cat. It is very big, but it's lovely. And I may put some here. All I'm doing is just an arrangement. It's, you know, it may look Christmassy. You know, let's just hope out. However, I'm not doing it as like a traditional look. I just want to use the whites and golds together. I thought they would look lovely. So I'm going to place one here. It may be quite large, but that's me. I'm all for large. And I'm going to dip it in my glue and put it just there. And I'm going to take away the glue on top of the aspidistra leaf ribbon, because you will surely see that, everybody. Especially if it's a minimalistic look, then you will definitely see it. So I just want to remove it. I don't like to, you know, like it to be on show, in case your customers spot it as well. Let's see if I could turn this leaf around. I'm just going to try and turn. That's better. I'm going to get, I don't know, no I'm not. I was going to get my turntable, but no, I can cope without it. And I'm going to cut another one, but a shorter one, and I'm going to place that in the side here. Let me just move those out of the way, guys. I hope you can see. My cat's hanging around because it is tea time for him. So I'm going to place that one there, and again remove the glue. I don't mind that one hanging over. I think that would give a nice effect and make it look really pretty. So I want one more. Let me just try and pull that up. So we won't use the rest of those. Let's just move it around. And I'm going to place that one at the back. And then bend it upwards so it sits like that. I can just see where I've cut that other stem off. I want to get as close as possible. Oh, it's gone down there. There we have it. Excuse me, mister. Move your body. Go on. So we've got all of that sat there. And I'm going to use, oh gosh, these are big. I'm going to, these pull off. So you can pull these off. And I'm also going to incorporate these big, lovely gold ferns. I'm going to sit one at the back here. Just lean in there. He's looking for somewhere to go. I'm going to stand one upright just so it can mingle in with the white. I'm going to call this philodendron because that's what, honestly, that is what it looks like to me. So we'll get one more of these. As you can see, I'm working in threes again. Is that one too big? Yeah. I'm going to get a smaller one. I don't want the really extra large. We'll put that one there as well. And just cut again. And I'm going to hang that over at an angle down the front. Oh gosh, why does he sit right in front? I just don't get it. He must know. He must want to hide away. Move away. Oh, he's so heavy. He looks skinny, but he's heavy. Let's get some of our ficus to add in a bit of green. Let me just see. Yes, here it comes again. I've got to put things in his way. Earlier on I had some flowers out and he decided he wanted to lie on them. And he started going to sleep. I had to take him off. I couldn't believe it. He can be so naughty. So we'll place that one there. I'm going to just, I'm going to bring the odd ones around the front as well. I will turn it around. But with it being a white container, I'm going to add in white. But I did want to mix white and gold. I've done white and silver, white and red and things like that. But I just thought, what about white and gold? That would look lovely. I'm going to place this one here at the back, so we've got a bit of height here. I'm not doing it where it's coming down on one side. I'm just randomly having it, the arrangement all around here. It will be a front facing one, but again, like I say, it's going to be things coming down at the front. If I place one here as well. I'm going to go in through the back and then bend it up. Just so we've got something at the back. If people want to look through and they'll see that it's got nice greenery. I'm going to place one here as well. I may place this one actually. He hangs around me, everybody, when he's ready for something to eat, and he doesn't leave me alone. I've just been in the house because my husband came to measure, because he's going to do my unit all the way across there. So he came to measure. So it looks like he's going to do it then sooner than I thought. Right, so let's get one under here. Shall we put the bigger one under there? Yeah. He's good to me, my hubby. It's a good job I've got somebody, husband who's a joiner. Place that one like that instead. So that's slightly coming out also. So I want to use these little bits of oddments because that's what I have left. Yes, I'm going to place it standing slightly upright. It's only a little piece, so it's not going to take over. So we're going to place it. If you can hear that like snap, that's the stem going through the aspidistra ribbon. That's all it is. I haven't broken anything. So I do have those palms, don't I now? Do I? This is just going to be a quick arrangement. Just checking. No, I may not even use those palms. Now these come in single stems. Thinking. Yes, I'm going to have a bit of height here on this side as well because we've got the philodendron there. I'm going to place height there. I'm not going to cut the stem, so it will be quite tall. And I'm going to place it like that. Let me just get the glue off my fingers. So that will stand at the back like that. Oh, he looks like he's sulking. Oh, we'll be okay. I'm going to bring that one as well here, but at the stem of it, I'm going to join it where this one is. So it looks like it's all one, you know, bush, and it's all co-joined together. To give it that natural look, instead of just placing the odd ones in different areas, I'm going to place that alongside it, but I'm going to bend it down. Not too much, I don't want it bending too far over. I want it with a bit of a height in. Yes. And then I'll get one more, so I don't want any more of those. And on this, I don't mind if I see the aspidistra, because this is just going to be a simple arrangement. So I don't want, you know, a full one like I usually would and cover the whole of the container. If I cover anything, it's got to be at the front where you can see the oasis, just here. And I want to hide that. So I'm going to place that one coming out there, but I'm also going to place the stem where these are placed next to each other. Again, just to make it look like it's one plant coming out, but in just different directions. And just remove the glue. So then it looks like that. So I don't want to use the palm because they are very big. Because we've got enough height and length. I do have these, but first of all, I want to incorporate the white along the front and some maybe in the centre as well. I'm not going to use them all. I just bought the whole, you know, cut a load off, but at least then I'll have some spare and I can just leave, you know, use them when, you know, if I need them. Oh, I've dropped a rose. Oops-a-daisy. You never know with all this, it may fill it up. I always say I'm not going to fill it, but then I do. So I'm going to put one on the side here as well. Just so it leans over, just like the philodendron has down at the bottom here. So we're going to take it in from the side. And just give it that little movement so it bends slightly over like that. Again, I don't want too many of these because we have got a lot of white in already. I think I'm going to put that one there. I should have had my turntable, but hey ho. And I'm putting some, you know, lower than the others. I want some to act upon as depth. I want one more, and I want it at the front. And I want that coming out perhaps just under this gold fern. So we'll place that there. I'm going in at a diagonal position. Just take the glue off. And then I'm going to bend it. So that is how I've got it. I don't want to use any more of those either. So we'll place those over there. Now let me get my spirally little ball. I want to add some of this at the front and maybe at the side. And I may have what, mind you, no it don't, it looks too much there. Oh, I don't know now. Oh, let me try one of these instead. Don't you think they look like a quill? I might be just the only person. I do need a bit of gold down here. In fact, that looks nice there, so I'm going to place that there. And we're going to go here and just slightly bend it again, removing the glue. And have that like that. Bring it slightly, put a bit of movement in it. Let's see if I just want to place one. Yes, I'm going to go through the front. I'll just show you and place that one through the front there. So again, I need to cut the stem. I can hear my other cat on the roof. It's like she's running around as well, knowing it's gone 4 o'clock and she wants feeding as well. Isn't it funny when the animals know when it's food time? So that's what we have. So I don't know whether to use one more. Yes, I'm going to bring that one there in the corner, leaning over in the corner. Thought I'd do a gold and white. So I'm slightly going to just manipulate that and just slightly bend it, not much, so it's like that. So let me tie this band around these. Oh, it's already, I've already put one on. Oh, that's all right then, I can tie these together, these little white ones. To keep them all together so they I don't lose them in my bucket. I always have to keep saying to myself, check at the bottom, Iris, because there will be things at the bottom that I can't see, you know, at the top. So, roses. I think roses are a lovely, even for Christmas, roses are a wonderful flower. I'm going to put that in there. And again, I'm not cutting this stem because I want that. Just slightly, just bend it slightly at the front. He's got his eyes shut. That's how bored he is. And again, I'm going to go from here. And just quickly get that glue. But I'm going to push this one slightly further down because I don't want it at the exact height as what the other one is. So that one's there, that one's slightly higher. Oh, I don't know what that's on. And again, we'll get another one. I might use all 5 actually. We'll bring one down here. So you've got that one down there as well. Let me just have a look. This is going to be a really quick video. That's not like me. I think if I put one under the philodendron leaf and meet it up in the same area where that stem's coming out as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, I want 5. Yeah, and then the bottom one here I'm going to place just under there. I could place it at the back though. Let's have a look. Because then they may be all scattered about. Oh, let me just check there. No, I'm having it at the bottom because then I'm starting then to hide the oasis. So I will cut this one. And let's place that in the oasis. So I've got a bit of glue on this ficus leaf. There we go. So that's how it looks with the roses in. I may not even put these in. If I do, I may put just an odd one for the heart. But let's use some of our gold little roses with the tiniest little ferns on. Look at those. They are really, I'll tell you how big they are. 1 inch. 1 inch. Oh, they are so sweet. And I'm going to just bend this stem so it's just not stood up right. And let me just see again. Where is there a lot of white? So yeah, I'm going to start breaking it up where there's a lot of white. So let me just put this in. And it's not a big stem on here, but it's just breaking up the 2 roses at the front. So it's just not plain white. I've got a little one on its own in the centre. So I could bring that around here. So again, I come in from the side. You may not be able to see much of it. It's just in the background. Again, bend. All I'm doing is just bending it, just like that, just to give the stem a bit of movement instead of it just being vertical, sorry. And I'm going to bring this out with the rhododendron, philodendron leaf. Oh gosh. I've got that many names in my head to do with flowers. Honestly, guys, it is unbelievable. And that's probably why I tend to make the mistake of calling them something else. Because of all the names that I've had to learn in the past and the future. Again, let's have a look. I'm going to bring one underneath this white rose here. So let me just turn that towards yourselves. Place it underneath so there's a little bit hanging over. I don't want any more of those. I probably will end up getting something else. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've got the white eucalyptus as well. I want to have it more white than I do gold. I just want the gold because the gold is quite striking, so I just want the white, you know, for a nice pure colour to just break it up. How does that? I don't know what's wrong with that. It's just flopping over. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to reposition it by itself in front of it. It's just that it's flopping over. Just cut that prong off. I'm going to put a pick in it. Glue it in remove any excess glue, and because these are white stems, I will get my white corsage tape. I want to keep it in with the same colour of the stems on there. I don't want it green, so I will go over it again with white. And I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to cut a little bit off. So where can we place this now? In fact, I'll put it behind this tall stem here. I'm just going to let it sit like that. I want to move it slightly, that's better. So now I want something in there. I do have these. They seem to be like a cluster at the bottom, but they all seem to be attached to each other. So I'm going to have to slightly break them all up. Gosh, I could tell these have been in my cupboard, in my Christmas box for ages. Because they've all clustered up. So I'm going to put a pick on this. And I haven't got gold, so I will use white instead. Gold corsage tape. So I'm going to attach that white one instead. At least then it blends in with the white and gold. Right, let's have a look where we can put these wispy bits. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to have that there where I removed the philodendron leaf. I'm just standing up, everybody. I'm letting that hang to the side and giving it a bit of movement. Oh yes, they are. They're all attached. Take that one with 3 on. Do the same with that. Oh, I've ordered some more some more picks. 500 this time. Last time I ordered just 200, but I decided yesterday that, no, today, sorry, I'm going to order 500 instead. So I've ordered another 500. So I've probably got over 1,000. That should last me, shouldn't it? So there's that one. Let me just see where I've put. I'm going to put that, yes, at the back. I'm going to place that here. Wipe off the glue. Now, because I like to work in 3s, I'm going to take another one off and do the same again. And then just keep going right to the near the. I'm going to go take it about. Well, I'm going right to the bottom. Cut that as well. I'm going to cut this one shorter. And I'm going to place that there. So I've got a bit leaning forward. to give it movement coming from the front. So I'm just going to place it down as far as it'll go. So you have the movement at the front as well. So let's have a look with our 2, get 3. He seems to get closer and closer. He's very mischievous. Just want to see where I'm going to place these. Yes, I need some here where I took out that philodendron. Do I get gold ones? Let me just grab some gold ones. He's moving now because I've got up, so he thinks I'm going to go and feed him now. So if I just get 3, I've got some in my oddments. Oh gosh, I can't get it out. Let me bring them. I've got some with the oranges. 2. Then I want a smaller one. That's better, I like that. But the same flower. I just wanted to see if it would look nice with gold ones instead, because we do have a lot of white. I think that looks quite nice, guys. So I'm going to place it in and then I'm going to show it you. I don't want that sticking too far down or up. Don't you think that's a lovely colour? And then I think I want one here, just popping through, just there. So let's get one there. Let me move that back there. Just have a look. Yeah. And then the smaller one, where can I put the smaller one? Or do I put it down this side? Yes, I'm going to put it down the front. I'm going to go through there. And it's just going to sit under the rose. Now, don't that look better? I think with the white ones, it'd be a bit too much. So let me attach these back, put them back in. Now I'm trying to think what else I've got in gold. Oh my goodness, my eyes are everywhere. See, again, this is going to be a very simple, airy display. It's not going to be where it's really compact. It's just very floaty arrangement. Do I chop them down? I can hear the cat running around. That looks actually quite nice. I'm going to take this off. Do I? Oh, do I cut there? So I'm going to take a few of these off at the bottom. And I'm going to sit that like that. So I'm going to turn it around so I can place it in, and it's going under the rose. I'm going to try and manipulate it so it's just slightly offset from the rose. Now, do I place that one in? Have it like that. There's different. Let me get another one. I'm going to make this one slightly longer. I think do I place? I'm going to sit it there. Behind here. And in front of the ficus. I may actually add more ficus. Does that look okay? Oh, now this is where I'm starting to no, it's not. It's not doing it for me. Let me remove the glue on top of there and take that off as well. That wasn't doing it for me, so let's have a look. I like to now that would look nice there, so I'm going to place that there instead. I knew I wanted one around here, but I wasn't quite sure until I've just so I just need something. I've got to have something here, here, here and there. Let me have a look at my other things I have. Well, I do have the gold eucalyptus. Oh, and I have those as well. I'm going to save those. I'm not going to put those in. So, I've got the gold eucalyptus. I've got some like tanny gold ruscus. Well, I think it looks like ruscus. And I've got 2 of these left in this little bunch. So I may incorporate those as well. So, let's have a look with the gold eucalyptus first. I may just actually have the odd one. Yes, I knew I needed something tall there. I'm not going to cut this stem. So I'm going to place that. Okay, because I want something tall. Let me just take the glue off. Let's just have a look. Yes, so I think it's here I was saying. Yes, it is. So I'm going to place, if you look at it from your angle, this here. Because we've got the height there, then it just drops. Now here it is going down. And I want the height, even though, you know, these are all high, I need something to, instead of it just going down and then up, I need this bit of area fulfilling with something. So even if it's just like the eucalyptus, It just needs something in there to give it that shape again of going down. That's better, much better. So I don't think I'm going to use any more of those either. I don't want to overload it with gold. Mind you, saying that, I brought gold out. So I want these, because these are oddments. Instead of using the big bush, I'm going to use these little ones. And I'm going to place those around the front here. Just where I can see a bit of oasis, because I am trying to hide it. And I can also place some at the back. So let's just place some at the back to start with. Take these little prongs off where I've cut them. Just to fill, you know, to also cover the oasis at the back as well. I might not actually have those these at the front. I might just keep these at the back. Just to give it something. Oh my goodness, it's caught. To a bit of movement at the bottom. Here we go again. A little bit of movement at the lower part at the back. Do I put that one there? Yes. And if I need to, then I may actually bring some something at the bottom there as well. Let me get the odd one of these. I will show you. I'm going to bring these at the bottom as well here at the back, but I'm cutting them so they're only one stem each instead of having a 2 or 3. And I want to just again, so we can hide that oasis, even though it is going to go up against the wall, or you know, or somewhere, because it is front facing. I still want to be putting things at the back, because if a customer turned it around and saw that there was nothing there, and they could see the little bit of oasis that's there, you never know, they may remark on it, or if they're giving you a review, give you a excuse me, a bad review. I wish this chest infection would hurry up and go. It's awful. It's hard to make it sing as well. So we'll do this. We're just mixing them up. I will turn it around, everybody. I can feel it on my hand again. So let's see what else I can use. I don't want you to use those. I could put a couple of these gold flowers around the back as well. Let's have a look. Yes, I'll put the odd one there. So I've got 3 at the front, so I could put 2 at the back to keep in with that odd number. I'm only going to cut these short, and I will show you how I've placed them. Here it comes. I'll put those there. front that to the back, just to hide the oasis, just to give it a little bit of foliage at the back. Yeah, I'm going to place one here. If you can see, there's a gap here around the rose. So I'm going to be placing one of these around there. So I'm going to bring it slightly down actually. And just tilt the head over. So then that's filling that gap there. Right, let me just see where I can place this other one. So I think one needs to go down here. There's a lot of gold that side and less on this side. So I think if I brought one, or do I bring it above and fill that? In fact, several places I could position it. So if I place that there, there's something there, needs to be there. So maybe, I know what I have got in gold, another type of fern. But these are very thin, they're thinner than the other ones. As you can see, wherever they are. These are much thicker, but these are thinner, so I may place that actually there with it being thinner. So let's give it a go, because that will irritate me. We just need something here to let it lean slightly. And then I'm going to place this one here as well, just to fill that bit of gap up. So we'll go in at an angle, get the little bouncy ball. There. So while I'm looking at it, I think we just need something now. I've put all that there, something white to sit there, and then I think that's filled that up. So I'm going to put this right where I've just put that gold, and I'm going to, just so the gold has got something to bounce off. And that is all I'm going to do. I don't want to overload it. I know there's quite a bit in it at the moment. I always say I'm not going to overload, but that's just my style, guys. I can't help myself. You know, as I say, everybody has their own unique style. And that's mine. So I've got 2 spare bands here now, so they're all going away. And it's just a short little video today. Again, as I said, that I have got the choir, so I am pre-recording this.